Wait a minute. That's Angelina, by the way. How dare.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, what's up?
Are we playing ranked solo, or what do you want to do?
Let's do it. Angelina, we gotta crank this guy's hog. You understand? Don't fall for that. Don't fall for that.
I'm not falling for it. I'm making him think I'm falling for it. Strat. A little poke damage. Got that for you?
Thank you. You going to bed night? Or
Wanna go bed night?
are you going to bed night?
Yeah, I'm going to bed night. Oh no, I cooked. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. Oh no, this is not good. Minions! The minions!
We're getting so cooked. It's crazy. Yes, Lady Biatch, you're right. It can't get much worse. Unless you're this Fiona.
This is why I hate and love Lee.
Oh my god. I just
we have to
feel
be
so
careful here.
like disrespected by the way he keeps cranking his hog
Yeah,
in
watch
front
out,
of
watch out,
us.
please.
Okay, I'm him. I steal these all the time. It's my job. Damn.
Oh, it was close. I never surrender. I like
That's
to
right.
play.
Oh, the pain feels so good.
You know what? I had fun with this game though.
I did have fun with you too, but holy crap did we get just disrespected.
Wait, this is like, this waypoint is a bait, by the way. It's like impossible to get there from here.
No, climbing is the best part of the game. We love climbing on this channel.
Yeah, I'll see you there, bro. I'll see you there, bro.
Can't wait to get there first.
Oh, it's a race?
Oh, ran out of stam. Psych, I'm him. I'm there first. What
No,
was
you're
the
not.
prize?
Okay, next race, whoever wins. I can't think of anything. Whoever wins the next race gets one sub.
Okay, deal. Okay, we're gonna race to Dragon Spine. And looks like I won. So go ahead and sub somebody.
Bro, what? you can't just do that. I'm gonna do boom, boom, and then we'll see if it's faster. Oh my god, I'm a deer! Oh my god, I'm a deer!
Oh,
my
he's
god,
cooking.
Oh, deer!
He's cooking.
I
Oh, a tie? Loading screen. Who's in there? Who's in there?
mean, I think I won, but I also couldn't see you, so we need a referee on that.
Okay,
You
I'll
told
race
me.
you to the altar.
Wait, what? Yeah, okay. No, bro, you can't just make something up.
Alejandro, would you rather eat a shuriken or a shuriken?
Oh, here we go again. I think it was right. I can't remember.
Well, I mean,
variant on
the
that
you of
question,
today
then.
is different from the you of yesterday. How does you today feel?
I would eat it and I would break it down into tiny little pieces. You know, I'd really take my time, cut that shuriken up.
Shuriken?
No. There is no.
Over-
Take your
over
time,
an
cut it,
open
cook it, boil.
flame.
No. You're taking that whole. It's gonna be uncomfortable.
Or would you rather shit out the shuriken or shit out 30,000 pounds of mayonnaise? But once you start, you can't stop, and it comes out at your normal pooping velocity. Would you rather eat a spider or cuddle one every night you go to sleep?
Depends on the spider. Is it an anime-ass spider where it's like a woman, or is it just like an actual spider?
It can be like a spider out of Skyrim that's massive and scary.
That's not at all what I fucking said.
Yeah, because we're not gonna give you an out for this question. It's only gonna get. It's either the thing you hate or the thing you hate just worse.
Wait, is the spider alive?
Of course, it's alive.
Spider is also like Skyrim size. Too.
I hate that question, by the way.
Okay, casual. Ali, just say the first thing that comes to mind. Would you rather be a top or a bottom?
Switch.
Top.
See, you just jumped on that so fucking fast.
I know what I am.
Top wood. Like a top wood, straight up.
My favorite hypothetical is, would you rather have a gunshot sound happen every time you give someone finger guns, or a ding sound whenever you wink?
Oh, that's a good one.
Isn't an answer, unfortunately.
Like, is it a comical,
Sorry,
like...
what was the question? I like missed it.
Would you rather have a gunshot sound every time you do finger guns, or a ding sound every time you wink?
Ding.
Like this sound?
Okay, well, how about this? Would you rather have the ding when you wink,
Mm-hmm.
or every time you smile, it does that little like twinkle of your teeth?
I would still want the wink.
Would you rather every time you fart hover off the ground 6 inches or shoot a spray of confetti?
Oh, I've been in the desert for so long now. Just trying to keep up with this crazy guy ahead of me. Oh, Inetha, I didn't bring any krumkake. We're not breaking for snacky wackies at all.
Whoa, let a man roleplay, damn.
Headband boy, wait up! I really shouldn't left Inetha on house clean mode. I should have turned her into a scooter for this ride. Or maybe a big cart with air conditioning. Finally some shade. Oh, again already? Oh, Inetha. Did we make it, Headband boy? Is the promised chicken tendies just up ahead? Yeah! That was only 3 chicken tendies. Okay, 6. 6 chicken tendies, Headband boy? That's all? Ooh, when Inetha hears about this, I swear to... Oh!
Annihilation mode.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Wait, guys, follow my lead.
What's up, gang? What's up, gang? What's up, gang? How the heck are we doing over here, huh? How the heck are we on a Friday? Ooh. I'm echoing? Well, GG's. It's cooked. It's over. It's over for us. What the helly, man? What's up? Is it still echoing? We still echoing right now? I stopped it. Good. Hell yeah. Hey, thanks for the welcome, Spriggans. I'm doing good, Shui. I'm doing good. Damn, you craving a ASMR stream, Bammy? What's up, ADs? I'm nomming on some watermelon extra. Ooh, it is so hot. Chad, I can't take it. I need to exercise. I need to work out. But my gym is in my garage. Ah! And it's 100 plus every day. I can't hack it. It's bad. Even just sitting here in front of my light is like I'm melting. Ooh, I love cold. But yeah. We've been talking about doing a sort of collaborative chat, hangout, vibe and work stream. So we're gonna do that today. Move myself over here. I don't know how I got so. Yeah. Hello, Brady, crawling throughout the hallway. How are you, man? Yeah, that's not. Yeah.
What?
Let's not let him play with the bookshelf.
No.
Yeah. Anyways, chat. Yeah, we've been talking about sort of working on our own projects, being productive a little bit together. And I gotta wrap up prep for this D&D game I'm gonna start running. So yeah. Let's just vibe, you know? Let's just vibe. I think I can vibe for about an hour and a half, maybe. And then depending on Tara's work, I'll either switch to something else or I'll disappear. But, Yasumi, can you pin, I guess, the Streamily now? We'll pin the Streamily now, which is tomorrow. We'll pin Laura Welsh's stuff during the interview at 6:30, and then after the interview we can pin the Streamly again. I'm stopping Brady from crushing himself under a mountain of books. He reads plenty, but he is a little mischief maker man now. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. This might be a bit of a strange experience for everyone involved, since I don't want to spoil what I'm working on. You know? So basically we're just gonna be doing different stuff together. Like my grandpa used to say about his best friend, they went to different schools together, you know? Why does my Google look so weird right now? So I write in Google Docs and like the page line looks super bizarre right now. Did they update this? It used to be like a header. Oh, this looks strange. Yeah, I used to use Word, but it's harder to access from any computer. So I use Google instead. Clover Fair. Do we have any other DMs in chat right now? This is my first time ever streaming in the D&D channel, so I don't really expect anybody new in chat, but Aisling, you are. That's cool. Yo, Noodle Soup. Thanks for coming through. Brady's got so much to say now, it's crazy. Yeah, so something that I've learned over the years is when you're trying to make a big, when you're trying to make a big world and you're trying to create unique things, and like, I'm a big fan of hex crawls. So you need to create a lot of content. You need to create a lot of unique spaces for your players to explore. And I prefer to prep everything in advance rather than making it up in the moment. I found that, like, during the pandemic, I went on this like big project aspiration mode and attempted to make like an Earth-sized world. And I made this like randomizer in Excel that would basically, I made like a big Mad Lib, and so it would basically like pull from a list of like 30 different ways that a settlement could be founded. And then, so it'd be like, new settlement founded, refugees, new settlement family, natural resource, new settlement founded, charismatic leader, whatever. And then it would, after that event, randomly pick a number between 1 and 100, representing the amount of years that went by. And then it would do a new settlement event to create the history of this place. So you could plug in, like, I want this city to be 1,700 years old. And it would randomly give you this history, which was basically just writing prompts. And I would then write out the actual history of the city. And within the 200 random settlement events that could occur, yes, that little gremlin is my son. Yes, and he has much to say. But within those 200 settlement events, there is those 30 new settlements as well. So randomly a new settlement would be created, and I use a program called Hexographer to, which has now been updated to Worldographer, to like map everything out. So I would then place a new settlement on the map within a fairly reasonable distance, and it would, you know, slowly populate over a whole hex map. And I started working on that game when I was in high school. And as I got older and more experienced, I would adjust or make, you know, little changes or whatever. So, sort of fun to see how it all grew. But through like the first year of the pandemic, I focused on one country. I made over 200 cities, and each one of those cities had like anywhere from 15 pages to 2 pages of like written history. And then we finally sat down to play, and like nobody gave a shit. Like there was just like, it informed the world, and it made my villains, and it made my guilds, and it made like all of like some really interesting stuff, starting from the bottom and building up in a historical way. But like I had rumors and DCs for every road in the kingdom, and geographical locations and songs that the bards made based on history and all this stuff, but it didn't end up actually like yielding anything playable, because and upon reflection, I think when you're playing a game, we talked about this a little bit with Genshin, but when you're playing a game, you need to engage on something. You're down to receive exposition from time to time, but ultimately, you need to be able to interact with the content. And history, for the most part, is all received information. So I have since adjusted. We played that game. It's still ongoing. We're 150 sessions in, and I'd say we're like maybe 10% through the campaign. So when I decided I wanted to stream D&D on Twitch, I figured maybe I don't start with that game. Let me try to tell a much smaller story. And let me make a map that is, you know, a contained area and a more direct form of play that might be better suited for Twitch and busy people playing. But the creator in me has a really, really hard time telling a small story. And I'm like obsessed with hex crawls. Even though I like rarely play them, I've never been a player in one, but I just love the amount of world building you get to do with a hex crawl concept. So I'm learning from my previous mistakes, and I'm making things more bite-sized and actually playable. So this time around, instead of making a realistic amount of cities and villages and naming them all and putting adventures in each place that might never be discovered, there are 4 major houses, 4 major powers in this part of the world. And this part of the world is called the Avaleli Coast. And along the Avaleli Coast, these 4 houses have risen to power. And I'm gonna try to do kind of like a cool little advertising video and, you know, set up the hype of the space and see if I can't find some music I can put behind it. And I've got an incredible artist who's helping us make stuff. And when the players get locked in, we'll do individual player videos describing their character and their background and everything. And I really want to try and make this, because like D&D has been my first love, and I think has really propelled me through my acting career. And I feel like I have a lot to give that space because I'm always writing for it. I'm always creating for it, and also currently working on an app for it for DMs, a world building app that I think is really promising. I'm sure there's lots out there like it, but I wanted to make my own. But yeah, hopefully we can do it right. You know, hopefully it can be really awesome and fun, and just keep making stuff and telling cool stories, you know. Originally I thought we were going to be able to play it live and we might be able to record with like a camera setup, but now I'm thinking it might be really difficult to get everybody in the same place. So I'm considering the idea now of everybody playing from their own home setup, but still pre-recording it so I can edit the video to look nice. But yeah, we'll see. I think we have a potentially pretty solid group of players, and hopefully it's a good vibe. But all that is to say, man, I really kind of derailed myself there. I made this, I don't know if you guys know this website called Perchance, but it's like a randomizer. It's like a big Mad Lib randomizer that you can use to make your own stuff. And I was using it long before it ever implemented AI stuff. But you can use it to like create your own character generator or randomizer. So I've spent, 20 years creating lists, compiling lists, because when you had to make 200 settlements, they all start to like become the same. My brain would always go to the same thing. Huge walls. They have huge, massive walls, really cool towers. They have a sick church surrounded by like woods, and their castle has like massive ballista that like come down and shoot defensively out of the towers or whatever. And once I did that at like 5 different places, I was like, oh shit, I don't know if I'm creative enough to write 200 different cities and have them actually be different. So I made this generator, which covers a bunch of stuff: name, size of the settlement, how it was founded, how many years it has lived, the nearby landscape, their primary exports, the quality of the town, what were the key historical moments in their history, what is the recent trouble they're experiencing, what are they famous for, why have they prospered, what are the local landmarks, what is currently going on, stuff like that. So this time I'm only making 6 settlements per major domain, per major house, and I'm currently writing the 5th one for the main area. So Thanks, YOLO. Yeah, I really do love it. And that's why, like, there are times where, like, D&D is so fun because it's so collaborative. And it's like, yo, Sparrow, I've been there. Different medicines and herbs. Okay, wait, do you still have it? Did you make a rule set for it? I did that too. I made a list of like 90 flora and how they can be used with roll alchemy and the different benefits and stuff you can get from harvesting and hunting and foraging, and it's crazy. Yeah, I've homebrewed my game so heavily now that I don't really know if you can call it Dungeons and Dragons, but that's what it started as, so. Yeah, so last time I finished a settlement called Silburn, and the big like special thing about that city is that it sits on the edge of a river, and they have pretty new tech. They have a fancy drawbridge that allows people to cross the river. So it's sort of, and then there's city on this side and then city on this side. And the city is considered sort of the gateway to the domain proper, because all trade, all traffic has to cross this bridge in and out of the domain. And the person who runs that location is sort of like the treasurer for the lord of the region. And yeah, so that's sort of like one of the main components there. But I'm realizing that the next settlement I'm working on, I named Rivers Crossing, which I need to change now because Silburn has the bridge literally over a river. That's literally crossing a river. So I can't name another city Rivers Crossing when I already have a city that is getting crossed by a river. So I'm using my generator, and in my generator I have like 8 different naming methods. Just names I found on a website called Fantasy Names, names I found by Googling, names I found by combining 2 words like iron and shear, iron shear, frost and tide, frost tide. So if you are a DM and you're looking for ways to increase your like creativity, I recommend Perchance. It gives you a lot of, like, you get to create the list so it's still true to your world and your vision, and then it just pulls them up in a way that sort of serves you as a writing prompt. But we just got Clover Fair. I kind of like Clover Fair. That's kind of a cute, it's kind of a cute name for a settlement. Clover Fair. They could hate each other, you're right.
Could you pay me in advance?
Snance? Yeah, Bluebird, that's like my biggest passion, I'd say, for sure. But I haven't been able to play much because, you know, Tara got pregnant and then Brady came into the world, and I've been really throwing everything everything I can at voice acting. So it's nice to kind of return to it. Yeah, it doesn't take much for a campaign to fall apart, Bluebird. Sorry it ended, though. Ooh. Exciting ender. That's right, adventuring. I think he would try, sure. Chat, pick a number between 1 and 6. Six is the first one I read. Thank you. Yeah, like for example, one of the historical moments that could get pulled up in the randomizer is cult, and then I have a d6 roll attached to it. So a cult forms, a cult is forced underground, a cult rises to legitimacy, a cult is rooted out. 6 was rooted out. So basically I make like a big draft of the city as a whole based on all these random elements and use it all as a big writing prompt, and then I try to flesh the whole thing out. My favorite Flint's line? I think my all-time favorite Flint's line is his birthday line because it's so supportive and he's encouraging the player to appreciate the time they have right now and to love themselves and to do their best. And then it's just a cherry on top that it basically becomes a sex joke at the end. If you know, you know, you know? Yeah. I could pull it up. I can read it. Those who love you will celebrate your arrival in this world by preparing a feast, singing songs, and offering blessings. When you pass away, those who miss you will grieve by holding a funeral and lighting lanterns. In life and in death, there will always be those who are moved by your existence. So take the chance, while your soul is full of life, to come together with your loved ones and be happy. You deserve it. Oh, excuse me? You want me to be your birthday candle? Ah. All right, go ahead. But yeah, I really like the, so take the chance while your soul is full of life to come together with your loved ones and be happy. You deserve it. That's probably my favorite line. It's funny to me, okay? It's funny to me. That's cool. I like that. But I want to keep that Moonwatch. Man. Crazy, bro. Oh, when it rains, it pours, bro. When it rains, it pours. Yes. Big 4. Yeah. Why all at once, though? Why is it like that? Congrats, YOLO. That's awesome. Remind me what you're writing again. Kuros. I like to write grimdark low fantasy. I feel like there is a very large amount of humorous high fantasy D&D content, so I prefer to tell a grittier, more Witcher and Game of Thrones like story. So magic is incredibly dangerous and it's a low level game, and it's about relationships and politics. And I also have a sort of like, I don't know, it's a bad example, but like a Pokemon mechanic where you can trade out your fight character with any of the NPCs in your team. And so the players control NPCs in combat as well. So there's always the risk that your romantic partner or your best friend or these people that have helped you on your way can drop in combat as well. So that way I can be really violent as the opposition because the players run with a team of like 16 people. Well, nice job. Way to make something, YOLO. Me too, Adventuring, yeah. I reached out to both Alexis and Aaron, the voices of Odette and Arlecchino, but I don't know them, and they did not get back to me. So there will be some challenge trying to coordinate getting everybody. But yeah, we'll see. If the show does well enough and grows, maybe they'll ask to be on it. But inevitably, I'm going to try to do Who's on the Banner and go from there. But we have tonight's show. We have next week off. And then the week after that is Sarah Miller Cruz, the voice of Lumine. Thanks, Bex. Yeah, Doodle Man, for sure. You don't want to do all doom and gloom all the time, for sure. But it's important to have, like, a tone, you know. Yeah, that's a perfect time to ask Tangy. Sure. Wait, where did I see that? Bat Chirp. Well, I'm primarily a voice actor. That's my main gig, but I also stream and make content for YouTube and social media and whatnot. But mostly voice acting, and then play various games and trying to get a D&D show off the ground. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Do you play Genshin Impact at all, Bat Chirp? Oh, that's okay. Tonight we are interviewing an actress from Genshin Impact at 6:30. If you're interested in hearing what this voice actress has to say. I feel like the exports, I'm still not convinced that's valuable information. Like, I've seen so many generators online that tell you what the city exports, and I guess you can like sort of improvise in the moment like what the main workforce is doing or some of the surrounding stuff, but like I feel like the exports is usually so vague and never really comes into play. And then I always, like, whenever I hit a writing block on what the settlement should have, I'm like, a vineyard. Yeah. Put a vineyard there. A cool vineyard. Wait, how many have I already placed? So many. So many. Yeah. Ask it again, Aventurine. Uh-oh. Rhinorn, thanks for the 5 months. I agree, Sub-Zero. Yeah, I think we'll invite him when he's on banner. Okay, so there's no... What did I name? Mirwin. Definitely, Rhinorn. Thanks, Yasmi. Yeah, Bex, that's my experience. I haven't seen him really suffer. Okay, what else do I already have? We have fish, entertainment, parchment, contracts, wool, textiles, timber, iron and stone, pearl shells, fish, sea blossoms. Okay, yeah. I already have a vineyard, Chad. I already have a vineyard. Don't try and make me make another one. I knew I would already have a vineyard. Wow, permaban Bex. Somebody banned Bex for being a fake fan. All this time I thought Bex was tight. Yo, what's up, Vengeance? How's it going? Not for fake fans. What do I want this town to be famous for? I don't have a culinary town yet, just the vineyard one. I feel like I can make something else cool, man. Okay, so they have this river that comes through here. They have this river. They have the Mirwin River that runs through this maw. But I already have a naval town and a shipbuilding town. So I wonder if there's anything else with this river I can play off of. That is not that. Collins, thanks for the gifted. Salmon runs? That's kind of fun. Watermill? What exactly is a watermill? Ooh, I have a casino, Tony. Just in a different settlement. I put a ranch in a different settlement, yeah. Okay, so kind of like a farm town, big farm area. Grain, but okay, now the question is, do we still like the name Clover Fair? Okay, this is all still, this is all still basically writing prompt. We haven't fleshed it out yet, but Clover Fair. It's a large town, a little over 4,000 citizens. Has a maximum wealth of 2,000 gold, which means the most expensive thing that a player could acquire in the settlement is of that value. What's up, Prince Lula? Primary exports, grain, stone, and honey. Quality of life. It is a prosperous city and immaculately kept. The public spaces are beautiful. The buildings are well maintained, and there is little crime. I gotta improve my defenses a little bit, but the main defenses are the iron bulwark and large ballista on towers. The iron bulwark is like the main wall that blocks off Wealdstone, which is the name of the domain, from the rest of the coast. and this is the city at the center of this massive wall. So we could name it something with the wall, but the wall came later, so I think it would make maybe more sense to let it be more of a farm town first, and that became a defensive strategic point. Founding in history, lack of resources sent folk to this fertile area 273 years ago. I gotta pick some years for the historical moments, so I'll hold off on reading those yet. I'll leave the recent trouble alone too. The economy is thriving as the true gateway to Wealdstone. They deal with external domains regularly. Nearby landscape, narrow gorges, rocky hills, a nearby ruin, the Alean Woods, the Mirwin River, and ample farmland. Local landmarks, an apiary, a chapel where a current religious figure was born and now believed to be a sacred space, a combat arena for entertainment, a teamster caravan company that travels the coast at large, the river mill, and a farmland. Ample farmland. Yeah, it feels pretty good. Clover themed annual event. That's fun. So, yeah, so I guess clovers are basically just like a 4-leaf clover, right? So there must be lots of those in the fields around. Really amazing. It was meant to be. The power of a randomizer. It's meant to be. I have a winery, just not in this settlement. That's where wine looked. Gotta stop using the word ample. Cloverfair rests in the massive shadow of the Iron Bulwark and is responsible for maintaining the immediate safety and defense of Wealdstone to external threats. While it is prepared for battle at a moment's notice, the city itself is astonishingly well kept. The streets are wide and lined with trees, gardens, and decorative banners. The architecture is quaint and welcoming. And the sweet smell of honey lilts in the air. Beyond the city proper, extend miles of farmland, wrapping around the Mirwin River. Beyond the city proper, beyond the city proper, extend miles of farmland, which wrap around, which hold tight along the banks of the Mirwin River. Does honey smell loud? What do you mean? I don't know, but it sounded good to me. Beyond the city proper, extend miles of farmland, which hold tight along the banks of the Mirwin River. Cattle and livestock graze in the open fields as the city dissipates into the wilderness beyond. Okay, surely there's a better way I can say that. Okay, graze in the open fields as the city dissipates beyond. Yes, progress. mechanics of the mirror. I guess I don't need to mention the mill in the write-up. Beyond the city proper. On the western border stands Whoa, why am I getting blamed? That feels very unnecessary. Well, I'm proud of you. Nice job breaking the streak, Stay. Good work. You finally did it. I wasn't thinking about the streaks, you know? I was just thinking about helping Angelina. The bestie boost, that's right. Levi, I used to do in person, but now I think it'll probably be over Discord. Because if possible, I would like to play with Angelina, and she's in a different state. I'm also trying to coordinate with Alex, the voice of Lauma. She's in a different country. So that's gonna be challenging. But I believe. I think it'll still work. It is so much to juggle, chat, when you have a consistent history. Okay, so that has to happen 100 years ago. Shit, what was that guy's name? Baron Lavelle. Wait. Let's just make it this. Berwick. Like Belwick. What's Foundry Virtual Tabletop about? It's like Roll20. Sorry to hear that, Doodle Man, but it's okay. Glad you're here now. Did you win last night, 2 nights ago, Nagi? Stay, is this edited list the new people? It is. Okay, cool. What's up, Cat Menace? Yeah, so basically, the website only lets me send so much Welkin at a time before it's like, are you getting hacked? Why are you sending so many different people Welkin? So, every couple of days, it lets me send out about 5. So I would say you should get it by next week. Fading. Yeah. Okay, so okay, sounds good. I can come to a stopping point. Tara, what's your favorite color? Blue. Oh, I knew for sure. Definitely knew it was blue, no doubt. Any specific blue? See? Royal blue, jewel toned blue. Why is it so damn hot? Well, gang, I think I gotta go. I gotta take care of Brady while Tara jumps on a work call. But we will be back at 6:30 to interview Laura Welsh, the voice of Zebai. So come hang out and we'll vibe. And then probably after that, we'll play... Maybe we'll play a little Genshin. Maybe we'll play some Pal World. I gotta show you what I did to the base if you've been following along. I completely destroyed our base this afternoon. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe we'll play some League, see if we can't hit Gold 3. The Slumber Shack is gone, destroyed, kaput. But it's better now. We'll make a new one, chat. Until next time, I'll see y'all soon. But first, let's find somebody to raid. Hey, let's raid Viri.
Hi.
See you, gang.
The final ceremony is about to start, and soon just
See you in a couple of hours. Bye bye. Thanks for hanging with me while I write. Y'all are cool.
Some of the townspeople do not seem to agree, but their understanding is not something we can demand. Besides, on the scale of the Eternal,